K is for KTM. This is my favourite bike. I'd dearly like to own one. If KTM want to send me a long-termer, I'd ride the heck out of it. Anyway, to me it looks like an electric space horse, and I love it. This, I guess, is why some people will never own a KTM, and that's fine. They're certainly not for everyone. They push back boundaries which other manufacturers follow once they know it's safe. I'm talking about you, Triumph. And of course many people like the traditional looks of older, shall we say, British styled retro models. I like them too, but I would not own one. Well, maybe the 1200 Scrambler. I really like that bike. But it'd be more show than go for my needs. So the 790 Adventure is as close to the Space Horse as I feel I can go at my budget and needs for the time being. It has most of the advantages of the 1290 with few disadvantages for being a bit smaller. I guess you could call Ludwig an electric space pony then. I spoke to my YouTube friend Rob, Campbell01. Check out his channel, particularly his recent video on the booster plug he fitted. And for anything 790 Duke related, he is the man. Rob it was who also kindly designed my logo. Top guy with much higher artistic values than myself. So have a look at his channel and give yourself a treat. Anyway, I know Rob is a big KTM fan, so I asked him why he chose to ride one. And I won't attempt his wonderful accent, you'll have to use your imagination, but this is what he said, and I think he pretty much nailed it. I think that at first it was down to the handling. My MV Augusta Dragster was a great bike, but as soon as I left the town on my test ride, the 790 felt more nimble. I still had both bikes for a time, but found that I was using the MV less and less as I came to appreciate the less crashy, non-adjustable suspension on the 790. The next thing is practicality. It's great at everything I need it for: a quick scratch, a commute, or a 600 mile day around the North Coast 500. Comfortable and quick, the bike can do it all. Another thing that initially attracted me to go try it in the first place was the engine. I'd had a couple of triple engine bikes before the KTM and a few 4-cylinder ones prior to that. They just scream and get too much unwanted attention these days. Well, the smaller CC ones that I prefer do, even if you are mostly behaving. I like the image KTM have. Quite in your face and non-PC for an Austrian company. Less corporate than the Japanese firms and less showy than the Italians. Bikes for using, not looking at. That really is everything you need to know. They are light, well designed, powerful and really practical. Of course there are issues with some bikes and some components. You've not quite perfected it yet, KTM. As an owner, you need to be near a dealer. You have been warned. As somebody put it, KTM owners take the hard road. For me, at the time of purchase, it came down to a straight choice between the 790 Adventure and the Tenere 700. In the end, seat height and lack of rider aids won over the price difference between the two. That, and that certain feeling you get on a KTM. Light, powerful, and, well, they're just a blast. P.S. K is also for kickstand, though we call them side stand in the UK. Just make sure the bolt is tight. Some people have had issues. Not me, but check it anyway.